Although most of my poems that require a trigger warning state in the written description of my video that it is a trigger warning for you. However, this one I feel needs both a written and a verbal one. First of all, most of the poems that I write are poems about my life or things that I have experienced, that I've either been through myself or that I have seen happen. But nonetheless, things that have affected me in one way or another. Whether it had some kind of massive negative impact on my life, something that's long lasting, or even possibly short term, or whether it has been something that has just negatively affected my emotions, my thoughts, and some things that are even happy that I've seen happen or whatever that just, brought me enough joy or happiness that I felt the need to write about it. Or maybe I wrote it for other people because it's like a love poem, for example, that I've written for one person to give to another. Things like that. However, this poem was one that a lady approached me at one point and asked me to please write a poem for her best friend. Her best friend was struggling and having a really hard time. She had a baby and she had lost the baby when he was an infant. And no matter how much time goes by when you've lost a child, I don't think that's something that you ever get over. And please forgive my tears, this is really hard for me. But I don't think you ever get over that. But it just so happened to be the anniversary of his passing. And she was really struggling and sinking into bad depression because of her loss. And her friend didn't know how to help her, but she was hoping that maybe I could write something for her that might bring her some kind of comfort or solace. So this is what I wrote. But I'm giving you this warning because of the nature of the topic and because it tends to bring out a lot of feelings in people, a lot of emotions, and tends to be one where people end up needing Kleenexes like I should have with me right now. So I highly recommend that you get you some Kleenexes before you continue listening. And with that being said, this is called Infant Pass Away. My dearest Simon, although now you are grown, I only remember you as an infant, so tiny, so fragile, and so innocent. I remember the smile upon your face, the look of innocence which even I could not escape. I remember how you required much, but asked for very little, only of my love. I think about you in all the days that pass. Some days I still live in the moment of holding you in my arms, the moment of hearing your cries and wiping the tears away, the moments of feeding and cleansing the innocent, helpless child that you were, my precious son. Forever in my memory, my heart, and my soul, you will live on. Forever I will love and cherish you. Forever I will remember you. I will remember all that you were and all that I believe you have grown to be, as I know you are watching over me. I shall look up to the heavens and in the clouds see you there. Once again, while sitting in my chair, I will be rocking you to sleep and singing to you a sweet lullaby, a song that never ends, singing to you of my love eternal, Live and rest well, my dear Simon, for even with you living in a world that is separate from mine, I will always love you with all that I am and all that I will ever be.